Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be diving into the latest evolution of what I think might be the best keychain flashlight on the planet. Now, I say this kind of biased because I've used this, I love it, I love Nitecore's quality, so there's probably a little bit of bias to it, but let me go ahead and explain where I'm coming from. So I just want to say, starting off, that Nitecore, I feel, has done it again, taking an already fantastic product and making it even better. So this is the Nitecore Tini 3. So since it's so tiny, I'm going to bring it up to the camera here. Now, if you're familiar with the Tini 2, I can tell you now that it has set a really high bar for compact, powerful keychain flashlights, and the Tini 3 builds on that legacy, but it does so by retaining the best features and introducing some more innovative features and upgrades that make it stand out from the crowd. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and bring this up here. You can see I left it on semi-lock. I didn't want it to, here, let me go ahead and unlock it. I left it on semi-lock because I didn't want it to turn on while I was waiting to do this recording. But I do want to start with the star of the show, and I think it has to be that OLED LED that I just showed you. So here you can see, shows battery, lets you know exactly how long you have on each of your modes, and it displays all your output levels as well. So very, very cool. You do get that real-time information, and you get the current level of brightness in lumens, you get the battery voltage, and even that live estimate of your remaining runtime. So it's incredibly convenient to show exactly where you stand and whether you're trying to conserve battery or maximize output. This will let you do that most effectively. So the Tini 3 keeps that intuitive dual button interface. If you've used the Tini 2, you've used the dual button. I know it's not for everybody. I think it's pretty intuitive though, so it's super easy to get used to. But it lets you power on and off, and it allows you to cycle through modes very, very easily. Plus, this lets you do one thing that the Tini 2 did not allow you to do. When it's on, you can press and hold both, and you can switch between cool, neutral, and warm light. So that's with the MCT bulbs that they have in here. You can switch between 3 different output levels, and those are going to be 3000 for your warm light, which is perfect for cutting through fog, rain, or smoke, or just offering better visibility in challenging conditions, or even just being gentler on the eyes in low light. You can change it over to 4500K, which is that neutral white, and that's your go-to for everyday practicality. And honestly, that's right about the sweet spot of where I like it, because it offers balanced illumination and it's true to color. So, or you can change over to 6500K, which is that very cool white, and that's for maximum perceived brightness and clarity. So if you're outside, you can get more output, or at least perceived output, and view everything clearly. So I'm going to go ahead and cut through those again. Let's go ahead and turn it on. So this is the warm, this is 3000K. So if you press and hold both, this right here is your cool, 6500, press and hold again, and this is 4500K. So here, so there's your warm, there's your cool, and there's your neutral. And again, that changes both by hitting both of these buttons simultaneously. So that is a huge leap forward as far as a keychain light, and the versatility that this thing offers is, I'm going to say, immense. You're not just getting that bright light, you're getting the right light for whatever situation you need. And speaking of brightness, the Tini 3 now pushes out 600 lumens on turbo, which is 20% over the Tini 2, and believe me, you do feel that extra punch. So this does have USB-C charging as well. Let me go ahead and get that out. If I'm going to gripe about anything, it's that this cover stays in maybe a little too well. So you can see that USB-C port in here. You can see the exposed pins on there. So this offers one other upgrade as well, in the fact that this has a 330 milliamp hour built-in lithium-ion battery, which is a bump up. Don't quote me on the, or don't expect me to give you that percentage increase or that relative increase right now, but it is an increase over the 280 in the Tini 2. So that translates to even better run times, especially at lower modes, and now you get up to 85 hours on ultra low. And yes, it does still charge via USB-C, so you can use it while you're charging it, which is very, very handy. So in terms of its build, it is classic Nitecore. It's incredibly robust, incredibly thick aluminum alloy construction, and this is going to be it's going to provide something that's powerful, and for the size to weight, this is truly remarkable. So this is 46.6 in length, 25 in width, and a mere 12.5 inches in thickness. So for us Americans, that's 1.83 inches long by 0.98 inches wide and only 0.49 inches thick. So it really does disappear on your keys. Now, durability, I know, is going to be key for an everyday item, and the Tiny 3 doesn't disappoint. It boasts an IP54 rating, which means that it's well protected if it gets splashed on, or it's also protected against dust ingress. So a little raindrop or two in a puddle is not going to be an issue at all. It also does have 2-meter drop resistance rating. So for a smaller light, you are going to want to make sure that it is something that can keep up with getting your keys tossed around. Wow, sorry about that. It's something that can withstand being on your keychain when your keys get tossed around. So it is ready for life's little tumbles. You do also get all the smart features that you love, like 2 lockout modes. And here, when it's on, you can press and hold. There we go. That's semi-lock. This is what I had it on before. So this allows you to press that button, and it will still go to turbo mode. Here, let's go ahead and unlock now. So now if you press and hold, but you do it even longer, so it'll say semi-lock, and then it'll go full lock. Now, no matter what you do, you're not going to have this turn on in your pockets. So very, very nice as far as that goes. So I do want to run through the output levels here real fast, and in order to do that, let's go ahead and unlock. In order to do that, I'm going to go ahead and put it on 2 lumen mode. Well, actually here, let's start on low. So you can see that we have 71 hours and 58 minutes of runtime on that 1 lumen ultra low. Now we can go ahead, 15 lumens, we get 7.5 minutes, just over. 65 lumens, 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and that'll be before it kicks down. 200 lumens, 52 minutes. And then if you want to go turbo mode, you can press and hold. So that's 600 lumens for 16 minutes. So yes, it does take out quite a bit of that battery life by offering those full 600 lumens, but at the same time, you still get a lot of usability, a lot of runtime. So this I do think offers a lot of bang for your buck, cost to performance ratio. I mean, super, super cool. And now I do want to take this outside. I know it's a keychain light. I know it only maxes out at 600 lumens, but I do want to show you guys what this can do outside. So let's just get straight into it. All right, guys, tonight we're out with the Nitecore Tini 3, the 600 lumen keychain flashlight. So just real fast, I'm going to go ahead and turn it on so you guys can see. So it does have, well, it's kind of hard to see, but it does have the OLED screen, so you always know exactly where you're at night. But I'm going to go ahead and drop it down. Okay, so right now, here, let's go ahead and turn it off. Right now, we are in 1 lumen mode. You're not going to see diddly from this. Let's go ahead and press it again. Now we're in 15 lumens. You can see this one. Press one more time. This is 65 lumens. Press one more time. This right here is 200 lumens, and can you see it? No. Okay, so the PWM on that OLED screen is acting up a plenty right now. But this is 200 lumens, and now if I do a press and hold, this is 600 lumens. And now I'm going to go ahead and swap over. So this is cool white. This is 600 lumens. And I'm going to take it off here for a second. I'm going to do a press and hold of both buttons. Okay. Now this is warm white. Also 600 lumens. Do a press and hold again of both. Oh, no, my bad. This is warm white. The other one was neutral. So again, cool, neutral, and warm. So 3000K, 4500K for neutral, and 6500K for cool white. So guys, let's go ahead and get back inside, and I'll let you know exactly what I think of this Tini 3. All right, so we went outside and we saw what the Tiny 3 can do outside, and I do have to say that I really do like the fact that you can change between that warm 3000K, the neutral 4500, and the 6000K, or I'm sorry, 6500K. But I realized I never showed you what comes in the package. So just real fast, I do want to show you that there is, I mean, for such a small light, this is a pretty extensive user manual, but everything is, you won't need it long. So if you're one of those people who likes to save all the boxes, I'm not going to say I am, but I might be. But if you are one of those people that likes to save all the boxes, you don't necessarily need to for this one because the user interface is pretty intuitive. I know some people are like, no, I only want to use one button, but you don't have to with this one. I think it's very well laid out. So here's the package that comes with it. It does let you know it has the OLED display, the mode button, power button, and USB-C charging. There's all your contact info for Sysmax and Nitecore. Let's get this out of the way. And the only other thing it comes with is this really high grade, it's very thick, USB-A to USB-C cable. Now I always have one out, so frankly, I haven't used this one at all, but I love the fact that they are including everything you'll need to not only get started, but continue use with the Tiny 3. So now that I have gone over everything in the package, eventually, I do want to run over what I think are a lot of pros, and I mean, really only one kind of con. As far as those pros, I want to say that I do love those revolutionary MCTs, or the MCT LEDs, the multicolor temperature LEDs. I like that you can switch from that warm, neutral, and cool, depending on your situation or your use case, what best fits what you would need. I like the fact that they bumped up that output to 600 lumens on turbo. I do also like the fact that they bumped up the battery to 330 milliamp hours. Now for something so small, I don't know how they're able to fit so much into it, but I think it's awesome. They also have that very informative OLED display and USB-C charging for use while charging. And it is IP54. Now I know you're not going to go swimming with it, but I like the fact that they put a little bit of thought into its construction, and still with two hard buttons, they're still able to give you IP54 rating as well. So that in conjunction with the fact that it has incredibly compact dimensions, I think makes it a very close to perfect EDC keychain light. So honestly though, as far as cons, if I have to pick one, I'd probably say that, I mean, like, look at this. It's barely smaller or barely larger than the first knuckle on my thumb. So for some large hands, two buttons might be a little bit on the tricky side, but I mean, I don't know. I don't think that's an issue. I think it's kind of a non-issue here. So I think it's very easy to pick exactly which one you're trying to get to. It gets to the point where you can navigate this without issue at all. And for me, the Tiny 3 isn't just an incremental upgrade. It is a significant leap forward in that keychain flashlight technology. So that's going to give you the ability to switch color temperatures on the fly, combined with the increased brightness, improved battery life, and even the robust yet tiny form factor. I think it's going to make it an incredibly versatile and capable keychain light. And if you're looking for the absolute best in compact illumination, go ahead and check out Nitecore and their Tiny 3 in the description below. So guys, that's my take on the Nitecore Tiny 3. What do you think of these MCT LEDs? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this review, go ahead and hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel, because that's how we are able to keep making these videos. So thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next one.